Alright, what's up guys? I'm going to be doing my Fox guide. Let's get right into it. Fox is a very historical character throughout the Smash series. Similar to Ness, he started out from Smash 64 all the way onward up to this new game. Fox has a lot of history in the Smash series, kinda infamous in Melee, pretty good in Brawl, very good in Smash 64, and in Smash 4, I feel like he's a top 10 character. Nonetheless, let's get right into it. So the pros of Fox are he's one of the fastest characters in the game. This is pretty historical throughout every Smash title, him being very fast in each one, keeping up with characters like Sheik, Captain Falcon, and even Sonic. One good attribute to him that is kind of like a double-edged sword is the fact that he is a fast faller. This does allow him to get out of aerial options or aerial pressure very fast and puts him in a good spot when he does double jump. Look how fast that is. I get into the air fast and get back to the ground as quickly as possible, which is very good when I need to follow up or punish somebody or sneak in that up smash for the kill. Like I said, he does have quick jumping, which is awesome. His aerials are great for comboing into themselves and into each other. Yeah, most of his aerials are pretty lagless. So check this out. Nair, almost no lag. Back air is fine. Look how fast I can keep doing that. You don't want to use up air because that will put you in lag. And don't even get me started with Dare. Though Dare is not... Oh, actually no. Dare's pretty bad. Fair. You used to be able to auto-cancel Fair, but they took that out. So his Bear and Nair are actually pretty good in terms of being non-lagless. Moving on to the next thing about Fox. He has a quick projectile such as Blaster that forces your opponent to approach you. His recovery has been buffed in terms of range. It goes very far. Illusion does not put you into free fall, which is pretty neat. I'm able to act out of illusion when I do it off stage. Or even on. That was a really good buff that Fox definitely needed. Both of the Spaceys actually got it, which is pretty good. His ground game is awesome, but we'll get into that later. As you can see, I did put something together right there. He has dangerous cross-up, so sometimes I don't even need to attack. A good Tomahawk, which I'll go over later as well, can do just the trick and will force your opponent to not really think about shielding as much, and that's when you can really sneak in your ground game and other aerials, or even that up smash that you need for the KO. He can be played both defensive and aggressive, so it's not bad to play Fox campy, but I do prefer a more aggressive approach to Fox in this game simply because his Blaster isn't as effective as it is in other games, where I can move around and Blaster freely. Illusion has less lag, similar to Falco's in Brawl, so say I do Illusion like that on stage. In other games, he'd be on the ground way longer than that. I'm almost instantly able to act out of being on the ground from Illusion. So, similar to Falco and Brawl, Falcos tend to use that as an approach, or even a getaway. So, think about it guys, you can probably use that. Oh, this is also pretty neat. Grounded Illusion will not send you off the stage anymore. It's not that big of a deal, but it is pretty nice for those who are prone to SDing and need to still refine their control over Fox, because Fox isn't that easy of a character to control due to his speed. Fast characters are usually the more difficult characters to play because speed is vital if you want to be very proficient with them. Now, along with pros, Fox did receive some cons in Smash 4. Simply, shine stalling has been nerfed. Check this out. In Brawl, it was a lot faster and more proficient, and right there I am dead from using it. Kill moves have been nerfed and knocked back, so I will kill Diddy at that percent. In Brawl, I was able to kill Diddy Kong at 90%. In Smash 4, it'll take a lot longer than that. However, I do think it's only a 10 to 20% differential between the games, so it's not that big of a deal. His recovery, while buffed, is pretty linear, so you can be hit out of side B, and up B is still as gimpable as ever. It does have startup, so your opponent can attack you during that startup. It's not that hard to time, but you still do need to be able to time it. Shine gimping? That did nothing to Diddy Kong. Shine gimping is no longer a thing. It was very well known in Melee, pretty good in Smash 64, and in Brawl, it was alright. Smash 4 is just completely gone. There's no need for doing that anymore. His voice is downright awful, as you guys can hear. Fire! Terrible. Or when he gets hit, he sounds like a cat. Just meow. It's horrible. Oh, yeah. I miss his old voices. His damage output is reduced. So, his attacks did get weaker, but not by an amount that cripples Fox. However, it is kind of sad that his attacks did get weaker, but that doesn't stop him from outputting a great amount of damage with his great combos and other attacks. Short Hop, Fair, and Dare no longer auto-cancel, as I said before. Fast falling leads to getting juggled easier. This is why I said it's kind of a double-edged sword. Sure, it gets you out of a lot of pressure, aerial pressure at that, very quickly, and allows you to get back to the ground as fast as possible need be, but your fast falling will allow characters to juggle you quite easier. This was a problem in Brawl where chain grabs were prevalent. Because of Fox being a fast faller, Pikachu was able to down throw Fox over and over and over into kill percent. So Fox wasn't really able to hang with characters such as Pikachu, Ice Climbers, Sheik's F-Tilt lock on him, and even Zero Suit had a down smash lock on him in Brawl. But all those things are gone in this game, thank God. But fast falling still may be an issue in terms of getting Diddy Kong juggled with up air. And Foxcopter, this move used to put you up and give you more vertical momentum. However, that's gone in Smash 4. No more Foxcopter. Good times, good times. So let's get on right to his aerials. Nair. Nair does kind of auto cancel, has very low lag. Check that out. See how fast I'm doing that? So it's great for punishing get up options off the ledge. So if my opponent grabs the ledge, if I time it well, I can just knock him with a Nair, putting him back on the ledge. And I can repeatedly do it. Fast falling Nairs are great, or if your opponent grabs the ledge and jumps up onto the stage, you can still punish him. It's great, and Nair is a good option. Moving on to the next thing Nair is good for, combos into up smash and kill percents. So let's get Diddy Kong up to a fair percent. Let's say 100. Nair, up smash, insta KO. It's a very good move because if you want that to work, you're gonna have to hit your opponent with the soft spot of Nair, not the hard, soft. It's almost as if you're like pricking them with the Nair, which pushes them slightly forward, and then it lets you give out a free up smash because Nair doesn't put you in much landing lag, if any landing lag at all. It's great for punishment at a shield, so if your opponent is approaching you with an aerial on shield, you can just Nair at a shield and punish him. Good for edge guarding. Well, when I say good for edge guarding, yes, Fox can edge guard with Nair, but I would strongly suggest trying to avoid edge guarding if possible, because like I said, Fox's recovery is pretty linear and you don't want to die because you're edge guarding an opponent. But a tip against Diddy Kong in this matchup, when he's charging his barrels under the stage, don't be afraid to drop off the ledge and Nair him. That will net a great KO for Fox, but that's only when he's charging it. When he's in the position where he's already in the up B animation, going forward to the ledge, don't bother. Good for continuing combos. So, if I were to do this into Nair, that works. Or at lower percentage, you can up tilt a couple times into Nair, into dash attack, into... Yeah, I'll show you guys when it's time. Good for punishing spot dodges. So, like most moves, you can punish a lot of things with just normal attack. Of course, they have to be well timed. Certain moves last longer than others. I feel like moves that have multi-hits or last long are very good for punishing defensive options, such as not only spot dodges, but rolls, air dodges, and landing lag on the ground. But landing lag on the ground usually comes from air dodging to the ground or using aerials. So try to punish those a lot harder, especially if they're at kill percent. Just use a smash attack to try to net that free KO. And Fox is really good for that. Fair combos into up airs at certain percents. So, what do I mean by that? Check this out. He was too high for me to reach him. Had he been a lower percent, that fair would have been guaranteed. Nice banana to stuff his barrels. Use that against Diddy Kong too, guys. But like I said, fair, up air, guaranteed. That's a good 32% right there off of that. Fair can also combo into itself if positioned very well, or if your opponent has wacky DI. That didn't do as much percent as the up air combo though, so I would say stick to that. Great for punishing. Oh, that's it. That's it on fair. Now, Dare can cover landing. So, if your opponent's on the ledge and he gets up from the ledge, Dare's a long-lasting move. So the hitboxes do stay out long, which will punish most of Diddy Kong's get-up animation. Because he doesn't retain the invincibility the entire time. And this isn't just on Diddy Kong, guys. This is on a lot of characters. If your opponent is in the air dodging, you can land with a Dare to punish the ending of their air dodge as well. Air dodging is more of a punishment tool or a move that you want to use when you're trying to land back on the stage and you need to put out a hitbox to get back down to the stage. And see, when you use Dare from this high up, you don't have any lag falling with it. So it's safe to use. Bear auto cancels. So see this? Clear definition of an auto cancel. You use the move, no landing lag at all. It's that fast. And now a good thing about Bear is that it's positive on shield, meaning that it's almost impossible to punish out of shield when spaced correctly. Now Diddy Kong is a short character, so I will have to go lower and hit him. But seeing as I have to go lower on a short character, that does put me in some kind of landing lag, so you gotta be careful when using it really. Can't use it like that. Oops, messed up. You can't use it like that, and it pushed Diddy Kong back a little bit. So it does knock your opponent away from you as well, which makes it a little bit hard to punish. It has a great deal of knockback and KO potential, so if I hit Diddy Kong with my Bear, let's see how far he'll go flying from the edge. That was pretty far and netted the KO. Now had he been at another percent, it would have been even more guaranteed of a kill, which is really good because you don't want to always have to kill with up smash or your smash attacks. Having an aerial that can kill such as Bear is very good, especially since it's pretty hard to punish. It's also a very good mix-up in shield. So I'm dashing at a standing still Diddy Kong. The first thing that they expect is to shield, or to just stand there and try to bait me into doing something. But what they don't know is that I'm going to jump over them and just back air them. Back air is a good mix-up on shield. So if I run into Diddy Kong, I have these options. I can dash attack them or grab them. Doesn't even have to be a dash attack. It could just be an attack in general. However, I can just cross up their shield with a jump over back air. Now they can shield that, that's fine, because it's going to be hard for them to punish me. But if I do manage to land it, that's free damage. That back air did 13%, guys. And to be pretty much, that's it. That's it in terms of back air. Also, one last thing about back air is that it is good for punishing opponents that like to platform camp, because the move is almost lagless and positive on shield, so even if you do just hit their shield, you're still putting pressure on them while they're platform camping. But we're going to move on to up air. Now, up air is also a famous move in Smash because this was a thing in Melee. It's not a thing in Brawl though, because if I up throw him, he can instantly just get away from it. However, up air does pop them above you, so you can try to bait out a defensive option in the air and punish that. So if I up throw him and he air dodges, I can just bait that, wait for it, and punish it. Or if I up throw him and he does an attack, I can bait that, dodge it, and punish him when he lands. Alright, moving on to jabs, tilts, and dash attack. We're going to start with the jabs. Fox's jab, when done... Wow, what? Fox's jab, when done completely, does a full flurry of kicks. 2 punches, full flurry of kicks into a finisher that pops your opponent away. Now, you can of course jab cancel by double tapping A and holding down. Doesn't have as much use as it had in Brawl, where you could do that to shine, but it's not that big of a deal. Now, to his dash attack. His dash attack leads into a lot of his other aerials depending on character size and percentages. Of course, on Diddy doesn't have a problem just mashing air dodge, so I can't follow up with a fair or any other aerial. However, I can bait the air dodge and punish it accordingly. It's all about conditioning your opponent, guys. But there is one thing that dash attack is famous for leading into, and that's Fox's up tilt. Dash attack into up tilt. Now, your opponent needs to be at a certain percent for the up tilt to connect into itself over and over, so be wary of that. It's not really useful at 0%. So at 0%, you can dash attack up tilt once, but then once you land the second dash attack, you can up tilt again. Moving on to tilts. So, as you can see, up tilt was good for comboing into itself and into other aerials by Fox. Combos into a grab as well at lower percents. So I'm gonna kill, actually no, not even kill, just reset him back to 0. Dash attack, up tilt, grab. That's kind of a bread and butter in Brawl as well, so that's not too much of a big deal, but it is great and does wreck on at least 21%, which is good percentage in this game in my opinion. Now, if Diddy Kong does dash attack my shield, punish him outside his shield with an up tilt. That goes for many other moves in the game as well. Dash attack can not dash attack. Up tilt can punish a lot of moves on shield. A lot of moves, even aerials. So up tilt is a very good move to use out of shield along with nair out of shield. But I prefer to use up tilt a lot more because it tends to pop my opponent up when they're at higher percents, and that could lead into a kill potentially or a great combo setup. So up tilt is the preferred choice in that situation. Now F tilt is good for spacing out your opponent, but not more than that. It does have a little bit of good knockback, but I don't use it that much. I don't find too much use for it, but it does have great reach, so I should probably apply it to my game in some way, shape, or form. Down tilt. Down tilt is an interesting move actually. At higher percents, it can pop your opponent up, which is great. But at the ledge, if you guys saw my match against Rosalina, the move has the ability to hit not only off the ledge, but sometimes under the ledge. So if your opponent like Rosalina doesn't instantly grab the ledge when they're near it, you can just punish them with a down tilt, and that will pop them above the ledge and put on a great deal of ledge pressure. I feel like down tilt's usage has been very good in this game at least. It's very useful in this game. Down tilt wasn't a very used move as Fox. Now throws. There's something I want to go over before I get into what Fox's throws do, and this is called empty hop grabbing, aka tomahawking as well. So check this out. Fox's moves require you to commit, so your opponent's always going to want to shield grab Fox. So instead of, to mix them up, dash at them, jump over, fast fall, and grab them. I missed it right there, but I won't miss it this time. Simply cross them up, or even better, you can do it right in front of their face. You don't even have to jump behind them. So simple as that. And you don't even need to full hop it. You can short hop grab as well. So what's your opponent going to do next time? Oh, Fox is running at me, but he's been empty hop grabbing me a lot. I'm just going to let go of my shield and try to attack him. Wrong. Empty hop into kill move. Or sometimes you don't even need to empty hop it. You can just run in and hit him. It's all about conditioning your opponents again, guys. And Fox is very good at that. But let's get into his throws. Fox has a great deal of good throws in this game. Preferably, I'd say his best throws are his F throw and his down throw. But you know what? We're going to start with F throw. So, going to F throw. F throw is a good move, puts them a little bit far, and can lead to a dash attack, which leads into Fox's up tilt. But that only varies on characters and at certain percents. So be very wary of that. Other than that, F throw is very good for breaking momentum when your opponent has a lot of it. If you just get them, grab them, F throw them very fast, breaks their momentum. And it's good for throwing your opponent off the stage. Down throw, however, is Fox's bread and butter that leads into his aerials. So you see how Diddy Kong managed to just air dodge my fair. Just bait that and punish him each time. So this is the thing I'm talking about, conditioning. Your opponent's gonna wanna, oh, he keeps punishing my air dodges. This time I'm just gonna not air dodge and land on the stage. Wrong. That's when you can follow up with one of your aerials. Now, fatter characters and taller characters, you can almost get a guaranteed fair on them, or follow-up. And in some cases, and at certain percents, you can just up air them. All depends. Lighter characters won't have a hard time air dodging out of it though, so be very wary of that. Now, back throw is, I feel, is pretty much good for just throwing your opponent off the stage. I don't see why you would do this on stage when you have a very good F throw and down throw. So if Diddy Kong comes to the ledge, let's see how far back throw will throw. Throws him a pretty good distance. So I would say save back throw for throwing your opponent off the stage to gain stage control. Now up throw puts your opponent above you. This is good because you can bait out defensive options while they're landing and just punish them accordingly. But that's pretty much it. This is also a move for gaining stage control and for edge guarding. Not edge guarding, but for baiting your opponent to the ground and punishing any moves they use that have landing lag or defensive options they use in the air. So, Fox's special attacks are really cool in this game, as they've always been in my opinion. But one thing that struck the most to me was his blaster. Now, his blaster still does a great amount of damage, as you guys can see. But let me try to run in blaster. You see that incredible amount of lag I have from having to put the gun away? This nerfed Fox's blaster game heavily, because in Melee and the other iterations of Smash, I was able to freely run around in blaster whenever I want, and now I can't do that, and it sucks. Because in Brawl, I was able to short hop triple laser and move around instantly when I hit the ground, but now I have to put the gun in the holster, and that's so sad. However, that doesn't make using the laser useless. So if Diddy Kong is standing right there and I choose to blaster, all I have to do is keep blastering until I know, alright, I'm too overcommitted, he's closing in on me very fast, time to switch over, stop blastering, and run away. So you have to know the proper spacing and time when to use your blaster. So be wary of that and know that your opponent's speed and how fast they'll be able to catch up to you, because they're not just going to sit there and let you shoot them for free the entire match. So, Blaster is great for racking up damage, forces your opponent to approach, but you do need to know that you are very committed to using this move when you do it, so know when it's time to stop shooting. Now, as I showed earlier, Side B has no free fall, which is awesome. That opens up a plethora of options off stage. Say I wanted to go off stage in Nair, I wouldn't do this in tournament because, as you can see, it is risky. Fox's offstage game is not that prevalent in my opinion, so keep it simple. Side B when you're trying to recover, and mix it up. So you can do this, side B to the ledge, side B on back onto the stage, from the edge, or from afar. Or if you're trying to recover from afar, let's see, Diddy Kong smack me around a bit. Of course, that Diddy bread and butter. Get those throw combos while you can. Oh my gosh. Side B. Oh wait, I'm not dead yet. I can jump and then up B. So Illusion's been buffed very well. And then on stage, it has almost no cooldown. You can still see it, there's a little bit, but you can use it offensively and to escape on stage now. And that's just great. That's something I wish Fox had in Brawl, similar to Falco, but Fox would have been so good if he had that. But Smash 4 now, man. Let's move on. Now, in Brawl, you can down B over and over very fast, and that would be called Shine Stalling. It's still in this game, but it's not as good as Brawl. This basically slows down your vertical momentum going down to the stage and allows for your landing options to be mixed up. But seeing as you have to kind of commit to using it in this game, you don't want to use it too much. It can get very predictable and easily punished because you do have some lag after using it where you can't act. Now, up B, generally just used for recovering, so keep it simple like that. Don't use it to be offensive, because anything that this can do, you have another move in your arsenal that does it 10 times better and safer. So don't use it offensively, use it to get back on that edge, please. Thank you very much, guys. So we're going to go into smash attacks, and we're going to start with the famous Fox up smash. Of course, Diddy Kong is dying at 195%, that doesn't surprise anyone. Let's see how early this move might be able to kill them. Change the damage real quick. Let's see if up smash will kill at 90. No, it won't. But in Brawl, it would have. 106. That's going to net the kill, which is why I said it only takes about 10 to 20 more percent to kill with up smash, and that's not drastic at all in my opinion. And that doesn't mean that Fox's up smash is drastically nerfed. Oh, Fox doesn't have a kill option anymore. That's a lie, guys. Two of Fox's aerials can kill as well as his up smash, and we're still not done with the smash attacks. Now, as you can see, up smash does have some cooldown though, so you gotta be careful when you're using this move because you do not want to overcommit or do it on a shielding opponent. Because say I up smash Diddy Kong's shield, I'm gonna get punished. Let's try that again. Dead. Punished, and you don't want to get punished, especially by Diddy Kong. So this is the go-to move to kill your opponents with Fox. Kills earlier than most of his moves, and the cooldown is pretty significant. Pressures opponents heavily due to its speed and range. So a good mix-up is, oh, your opponent's at kill percent, they think the Fox is gonna fiend for the up smash, run past their shield. Run past it. That's gonna bait them into not using their shield. Or of course, this goes for any character. When your opponent's at kill percent, they're more prone to shielding. So be wary of that. Just run up and grab them. Because that's going to make them feel like, oh, I don't need to shield. They're just run up and grabbing me because I'm at kill percent. Well, that one time they don't shield can net that death. And that'll be that. Now, F Smash. F Smash is a great move, in my opinion. While it does have some significant lag, it's not as significant as up smash, and it does have a good amount of knockback. That would have probably killed if I landed it at the ledge, but you really only want to use F smash when your opponent's spot dodging a lot or using defensive options, because it does have some lasting hitboxes on it that will punish your opponent. But F smash is a good move, guys. Don't be afraid to use it, just don't use it too much. Now down smash is great. Say your opponent grabs the ledge 2 times. That second time they grab it, they have no invincibility, and down smash is a good option for knocking them back and killing them at high percents. So pressure your opponents at the edge so they lose that invincibility and you get that free early KO or damage. Down smash covers both sides of Fox and has great knockback and damage, so you want to use that move a lot, especially if your opponent is spot dodging or rolling. So say Diddy Kong rolls behind me, close enough, I can just down smash him. But that's pretty much it for down smash. Now, I went over F smash, down smash, and up smash, and that's going to be it with smash attacks, guys. Fox's smash attacks are pretty similar throughout, especially Brawl. So, use them wisely. Don't overcommit all the time. And I say this, do not fiend for the kill as Fox. Fox is a character where you have to commit to the moves you make, and you don't want to have your opponent come back on you because you're getting thirsty for the kill move and they're just shield grabbing you every single time you go for it. So be patient and let the kill come to you. You can put your opponent in situations where you can get the kill. It's all about trapping your opponent and punishing your opponent, guys. Now the verdict. Fox, while receiving buffs, did receive nerfs, but I feel like it just balanced the character overall. Didn't make him worse, but I feel like the game engine and mechanics reward him, making him a better character than he was in Brawl. He has a different learning curve, and this is a different Fox than Brawl in my opinion, so it's going to take time to get used to. But with the tools that he is given, KO and damage output, I feel like Fox is a solid top 10 character. Not top 5, but definitely top 10. He's somewhere in there. I believe that 100%. So, I hope you guys do enjoy the guide and choose to play Fox. And just keep up the good work with Fox, in my opinion. Definitely an underrated character in Brawl. I feel like he deserved to be a lot higher than where he was on the tier list. And I don't plan on letting that happen in Smash 4. Let's show the world what this character is still made of. He doesn't have to be melee Fox to be God tier. So, thanks for watching the guide, guys. And I hope you stick around on my YouTube channel to come and check out the next guide I'll be working on, which will be Little Mac. Thanks, guys.